An 18-month-old girl was found in this terrible condition just 2 weeks ago. She had severe bruising to both sides of her face and damage to her right ear. Doctors believe that someone caused these injuries. It was reported that you could actually see the handprint in the markings on her face. Today we're going to find out the truth about what happened to this little girl. I'm joined by her mother, Angelica. Angelica, tell me what happened that day.
Well, I had gotten up for my regular shift for work, 9 to 2. I had woken up at 8 o'clock, gotten dressed, left at 8:30, went to my regular shift. She was sleeping in her toddler bed when I had left. Around 12:55, I had received the call from my boyfriend, talking really shaky, basically saying that the baby had just fallen off. I asked him what had happened. He said...
Fallen off for what?
Fallen off the bed, I'm sorry. That she had fallen off the bed while he was in the kitchen. I asked him what happened. He explained to me that that she had gotten up from toddler bed and she climbed up to our bed, and he had gotten up and left her sleeping, and he went to go make her a bottle. No more than 2 minutes of him being gone, he heard a thump and crying, and he ran into the bedroom and found the baby on the floor, face down on her right side.
And how old is your baby?
She's 18 months.
18 months.
Yeah, so I asked him how bad it was. He said her whole right side was really bruised up, and so I gave him my mom's cell phone. She has a car, so I told him to call her so she can drive over there quick. A few minutes later, I had called my mom. I asked her, how is she? Is she okay? My mom was crying on the phone. She's saying that her face was really bad, really bruised up. And I was like, okay, well, just come get me. We can bring her to the hospital. She had to come get me from work. And once I saw her face, I was pretty much speechless. Like, her face was really bruised up. And I don't think just from falling off the bed would have done that, but her toddler bed, my bed's this way, and her toddler bed's like right here. So if she would have fallen off the bed, most likely she would have hit her face on the toddler bed.
You ever witnessed your boyfriend being violent with her?
No.
Nice guy?
He is. He's never shown any type of aggression toward me or my daughter. I never suspected that he could ever do this.
Do you believe he's capable of doing something like this?
I'm not 100% sure. I don't think the way he's been acting with us, he doesn't seem like he's capable. But then again, I also don't know what he's capable of doing if he was to ever become extremely angry.
You know what's bothering me right now?
Yes. What?
That this just happened to your daughter. We're talking about something that just happened 2 weeks ago, and you don't really seem all that bothered by it.
I know. And I know, and honestly, I'm nervous, and I'm really nervous. I've been trying to keep myself from crying pretty much all day today. And
you lost your daughter over this.
Yes, I did. And it is the hardest thing in the world because I only get to see her an hour once a week.
Okay, so your daughter got taken away.
Yes.
So obviously somebody in a position of authority believes that this child has been physically abused.
Yeah.
That your child wasn't taken away because somebody thought your baby fell out of a bed. How did the child receive injuries on both sides of her face?
I don't know. I was in the room to there.
But don't you find that, like, how the hell did this happen?
I found it like kind of unusual how she can like get 2 injuries to her side of her face, but I don't know how I was there. I was never in the room to witness
Before
it.
you left the room, did you look at the baby?
She was fine. She was normally fine.
So
she
you're
was
saying
perfect.
it couldn't have been your girlfriend because
No,
she left for work?
Yeah, because I saw the baby climb onto my bed and she was fine.
Results for Angelica's lie detector results. You were asked, have you ever been physically violent towards your daughter? You answered no. Did you cause the bruising on your daughter's face? You answered no. Did you cause the cut near your daughter's eye? You answered no. Did you cause the cut on your daughter's head? You answered no. Have you ever witnessed Noel hit your daughter? You answered no. Have you ever witnessed Noel being physically violent towards your daughter? You answered no. Has Noel ever admitted to you that he has been physically violent towards your daughter? And you answered no. And the results of your lie detector test is that you have told the truth. That's good.
I already knew that. I just want to know what happened when I wasn't home.
Is there anything?
I just want the results.
You just want the results. Do you want me to read these results? Are you okay?
Yeah, I need to know.
You need to know. You, when you showed up for the lie detector test this morning, the investigator believed that you were under the influence of drugs at the time.
No, I wasn't.
And they sent you for a drug test. And when you took the drug test this morning, you tested positive for Xanax and marijuana.
There was no possible way because I have not smoked.
Well,
I've been in the room with my
It's possible because you tested positive for both those drugs.
both of my
So we waited. We waited a few hours to administer the test to you. Now I'm going to ask you, did you do this in hopes of passing a lie detector test?
No, I didn't.
And how did the Xanax get in your system?
I don't even know what the hell a Xanax is.
You were in a gang and doing drugs and everything, and you don't know what a Xanax is?
No.
I'm going to give you another chance here. Anything you want to say to her before I read the results?
No, I just want to know the results.
You just want to know the results. Well, you know you failed the drug test, so there's one result. We know you lied about doing drugs. There's another result. Now we'll get to the big result. Have you ever physically abused Angelica's daughter? You answered no. Have you ever caused cuts or bruises on Angelica's daughter from abusing her? You answered no. Did you cause any of the injuries on Angelica's daughter that DCF is investigating? You answered no. Did you take any drugs to try to defeat the polygraph test? You answered no. Are you trying to defeat the polygraph test? And you answered no. And this is the results for the man that you are going to have a baby with. And the results for Noel is that he did not tell the truth.
That's some That's some I swear that's some That's some I ain't hit that
We gave you two tests. One, we gave you one, and then we had you test again because of the drugs. And you failed both tests. You failed both tests. You know, people, oh, give me another test. Well, we gave you two and you failed both times. Now, this is a TV show. But that woman out there has got to live her life, and she's carrying your baby, and her other child is being raised by strangers right now because something happened to that baby. And the great thing is, you're going to be investigated. And I hope I can do something and cooperate in any way to find out what happened to that baby. And you know something. You know what happened, and you're not saying it.
I don't know what happened.
You know what happened.
I was never in the room to
You know
begin
what?
with.
You keep saying that lie, and maybe someday you'll believe it. Get off my stage.
I'll leave what happens.
According to Angelica, she is currently seeking a restraining order against Noel. She started taking extra parenting classes and is still fighting to regain custody of her daughter.